What's up, guys? What's up? Femi, I'm guessing you're Nigerian. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? So I just want you guys to come around so we talk about this, the whole fella makafui issue. Yes. Hope you guys are all doing well. So yeah, if you're watching this, please let me know where you're watching from. Probably the country where you're watching from. Okay. So yeah. Raymond, morning. What's up? So Raymond, good morning. What's up? Haruna, hey Haruna, what's up? What's up? I see you, Haruna. Jay says, "Sir, bro, Jay, what's good? I'm good, man." Raymond says, "Cool, yeah." Eva, long time. Hi, what's good? It's been regular people. Eva, it's been a long time. I saw your post. Charles says, "Hello, bro. Good job you're doing." Thank you, Charles. And thank you all guys for supporting me, man. So yes, I just want us to talk about this. Yesterday, if you watched the video I posted on my official news channel, Senakofi News, I said I'll do a video explaining the whole Fela Makafui issue. We'll just dissect and see whether it's publicity stunts, right? And so yesterday I couldn't post the video, but I decided to come live today so we talk about it. Okay, so thank you guys for coming around. Thank you guys for coming around, man. I just want some people to join so we continue. I just want some people to join, right? More people to. Okay, so I think Mikhail Ishmael. All's good, all's good, all's good. So yes, yo, Senna, this whole Fela Makafui issue. If you've not, you guys, man, check my I don't know whether you're on Instagram. I post exclusive stories there, and so the story broke out. We saw the video. Taking season actually Fela Makafui's cast, the cast that so the new heritable or something. I posted on my news. I also posted that on my Instagram, right? And so you guys, if you know watch that later after this. Okay, so what happened was we heard that Fela Makafui's sugar daddy, right, who obviously isn't happy with how Fela and Medica are actually relating now, was angry, and then he sent, sorry, and then he sent his take the cars. And so a lot of people were saying that, oh, this is just for publicity stand because in you can't really see the person because the people who were speaking in the video, there were so much of people, and so you would really wonder if any of these people were so I later heard that those guys, the man's bodyguards, right? And so the sugar daddy's bodyguards. So he sent his bodyguards to go take cash from Fela. So, a lot of people are saying this is just for publicity. Frankly, when the video came out, I was like, no, this is for publicity because for sure I knew for a fact that Fela Makafui is coming out with a new product, and so I knew I because Fela Makafui is coming out with this is just for publicity. But later video I saw more. She was actually stopped on the way. Right, the guys actually stopped her on the way and took the car, and so it was like, no, this is not for publicity, man. This is not for publicity. But some bloggers are also saying this is for publicity, but I don't believe this is for publicity. So a lot of people are complaining about my network. Wow, is the network good now? Anyone watching this? Is the network about my network, man? Let me know if it's good. Otherwise, I can't continue with this. Jay, so the network is good now. I don't think so. I continue. Yes, the network is good. Yeah, it's working. Okay. So let's so as I was saying, a lot of us know that Fela Makafui is coming out with. So, let me say this: there's no way Fela Makafui, there is no way she will disgrace herself like this. Between one of the guys who took the cash from Fela Makafui, right? I saw a chat between one of those guys and a lady, right? And so let me just try to see whether I'll see that chat on my phone. It was a very interesting chat, man. I saw it. One of the guys who actually took the car, and the guy was saying that no, it's not for publicity. But I'll talk more about this on today's stories. Today I'll put the story on my official news channel, Sonako News. I'll talk more about this. But I just want to read out what the chat I saw, what one of the guys who took the car, one of them, I was understand that this is not just for publicity. But I think Fela herself posted after saying publicity my fault, right? Indicating that she'll not do anything like this for publicity. No one will do this for publicity, man. This is a big disgrace. Why will you disgrace yourself for publicity? No. But I'll not rule out that possibility, right? I'll not rule that possibility out that I'll not rule that possibility out. So the person complaining about my face, I hope it's okay now. You'll say around. So as I'm saying, I'll not rule that possibility out, man. I'll not rule it out. The publicity one. But personally, I believe it's not publicity. But I saw a post, publicity stands my foot. Right? I believe this is not for publicity. Let me read this post. And so this is a conversation between one of the guys, right? The bodyguards. One of the guys, man, the bodyguards. One of the bodyguards, man, I saw. Anyway, guys, man, this is my morning ritual. Warm lime water with cayenne pepper. Warm lime water with cayenne pepper. This is what I take in the morning. It just clears your system, and then you're good to go. So yeah. Anyway, that's just by the way. So one of the bodyguards. Thank you for saying this. You are saying even her new video, she's not comfortable if you can see her face. Exactly. When I saw this video, I was like watching her face, and you could see that she really wasn't happy if you watched her facial expression. And so thank you for even noticing that. Thank you for noticing. I didn't think a lot of people noticed that. Thank you for even noticing that, Mikhail. Okay, so I'm reading the chat between one of the bodyguards, the guys who sees the car, right? I'm reading the chat between one of them and fella and another lady, but the chat got leaked, and then I got it, and so I'm reading. Okay. So the guy was actually, the bodyguard was actually saying that, well, the man would listen to fella if fella comes to the man, the alleged sugar daddy, right? So the sugar daddy will listen to fella if fella comes to him and apologizes. The sugar daddy will just give all the cars back to her. And if the sugar daddy, so the sugar daddy will settle the case. And the guy was like, no, fella is not even ready to settle the case with the sugar daddy, right? And the guy was like, oh, and so the bodyguards, right, they work for the man, and so sometimes they drive fella makafui and fella makafui's mother to Volta region. We all know fella makafui came from Volta region, and she came to Accra, and she's the fella makafui we know now. So that's what the guy said. And the guy is saying the guy was their godfather, and they were always calling her queen, right? One of the bodyguards, that's what he's saying, that they were always calling fella makafui queen. And I mean, you go to fella makafui's Instagram, you see that the name on her Insta, aside fella makafui, the name is she has put King of Queens there, right? So the guy is saying even the bodyguards, they always call fella makafui queen, and so that's even evidence of that. But this is just a text message, alleged, right? And so I can't really verify whether this is 100% true, but the source is very, very credible. The source is very credible. Okay, so the bodyguard is saying that so the man does everything for fella, and he said when you get to Coco Vanilla, there is a building there, plenty shops. It's the man who is building that. I don't know where Coco Vanilla is. Maybe it's in Accra. So that's the man who is fella makafui sugar daddy. I know a lot of Ghanaians, man. A lot of Ghanaians are detectives on their own. They'll go and find out who owns that Coco Vanilla shops, and then they'll come and put the man's picture that this man is fella sugar daddy. So the bodyguard was just saying that if fella even like we've all seen that you've moved on with medical. If you just returned the things to the man, it wouldn't be this way. And so it's all Fela McAfee's fault, and so on and so forth. So yes, as it was just, let me guess, this is the, oh, I can't show. So yeah, as I was saying, man, that was the message, right? The guy was actually chatting with someone, and the person leaked the chat, and so that was the message, what was going on. And I'm saying this, man, I don't think this is for publicity stunt. I don't think this is for publicity. Even though Fela is coming out with a new product, I don't think this is for publicity. I don't think so. But in a case where it is for publicity, then it is very bad. I'll tell you guys this, man. It is very bad because it just goes down to the point where it just means that Fela McAfee will do anything. If this is for publicity, it just means Fela McAfee will do anything just for publicity. Because if you can do something like this for publicity, I'm telling you, man, then I don't know. It just means you have a problem and you need help. If you can really do this for publicity, it means you can do anything for publicity. And so I believe this is not for publicity. I believe this is true. And as I was telling you, I've also seen a video which was posted by, I think, Ameya Debra, which suggests that Fela was actually driving the car, and the guys followed Fela and stopped her on the way and took them. And so I don't think this will even be publicity, right? So she was driving, and the guys away, and they took the car from her. That's what that was the video Ameya Debra posted, right? That's the video Ameya Debra posted on his Instagram, and it's very interesting, right? It's very, very interesting. And yeah, so that's on the Fela issue. So those guys who think this is for publicity, personally, I don't think it's for publicity. I don't think. I'll not rule that, as I told you guys earlier, I'll not rule that possibility out. But if it is actually for publicity, then Charlie, and it's something else, man. That means, man, our sister needs help, serious help. So yeah. Anyway, guys, you can just add some questions. Let me answer you guys. Let me know whether, because the questions are not coming through, I'm thinking maybe the network is still bad. Let me know. Hey, Aldot says, hey, Aldot, what's good? I'm an Ivorian, but I love Ghanaian everything. Their fries, music, celebrities, and so on. Thanks, Senna, for the update. Okay, wow. So at least an Ivorian is watching me. Thank you. And yeah, thank you guys, man. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Let me know your thoughts on this, man. The things I I have interesting stories for you. Justice, hey, I have interesting stories for you today on my news channel. So I think we've done 20 minutes here. If the network you couldn't reset, I'll upload this whole video onto the channel, and then